What does the Hogan Cognitive Ability Test assess? A. Emotional intelligence. B. Verbal reasoning. C. Logical reasoning. D. Spatial awareness. One employee advises that they analyze the nursing care pattern they are currently employing, which is defined as A. Job description. B. Manual of procedure. C. System used to deliver care. D. Rules to be followed. How can you tell if an online test is valid? A. By considering the source of the test. B. By taking the average of multiple tests. C. By taking the test more than once. D. By taking the test with a friend. The diverse civic, philosophical, and religious customs and traditions that people follow that deepen their comprehension of the obligations owed to everyone in light of the unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. A. Courage. B. Spiritual heritage. C. Tradition. D. Integrity. What can the 5-factor model of personality be used for? A. It can be used to strengthen succession planning, talent management, and other employee selection processes. B. It can be used to predict future behavior. C. It can be used to diagnose mental disorders. D. It can be used to understand human emotions. Once a choice has been taken in the strong process, it cannot be changed. A. True. B. False. What is deductive reasoning? A. Making observations to draw conclusions. B. Applying broad principles to specific situations. C. Generating creative ideas. D. Identifying inconsistencies in arguments. Which statement about functional nursing is true? A. Concentrates on tasks and activities. B. 1-to-1 nurse-patient ratio. C. Emphasizes use of group collaboration. D. Provides continuous, coordinated and comprehensive nursing services. Analytical thinking. A. Numerical reasoning. B. Abstract reasoning. C. Critical thinking. Delivering the most effective learning environment that accommodates each learning style. Facilitating interesting talks. A. Integrity. B. Excellence. C. Originality. D. Accountability. How many languages does the Hogan Assessment administer? A. 43 languages. B. 40 languages. C. 30 languages. D. 10 languages. To develop good alternatives, one should brainstorm ideas and consider different perspectives. True or false? A. True. B. False. Which cognitive skill involves the ability to recognize patterns and relationships between objects? A. Analytical thinking. B. Numerical reasoning. C. Abstract reasoning. D. Spatial visualization. She is proud to point out that the hospital is decentralized. Which of the following is not appropriate for this model type? A. Flat organization. B. Shared governance. C. Participatory approach. D. Tall organization. What does the term cognitive ability test typically refer to? A. A test of physical strength. B. An assessment of social skill. C. An evaluation of intellectual capacities. D. A measure of emotional intelligence. We never say no before we say yes. Exceeding expectations in order to assist the client. A. Simplicity. B. No customer left behind. C. Choose a good attitude. D. We do the right thing. Which cognitive ability is necessary for understanding complex written information and making accurate inferences? A. Numerical reasoning. B. Logical reasoning. C. Verbal reasoning. D. Abstract reasoning. It can be simpler to make judgments when you consult with others because you can. A. Seek advice from others about the decision. B. Gain new perspectives about the decision. C. Collaborate with others on various factors influencing the decision. D. All of the above. Numerical reasoning assesses an individual's ability to A. Understand written texts. B. Solve mathematical equations. C. Interpret visual information. D. Communicate effectively. The patterns of reporting relationships throughout the company are explained to Jason's staff. Which of the subsequent tenets applies to this? A. Span of control. B. Esprit of corps. C. Hierarchy. D. Unity if direction. What type of cognitive skill would be most relevant for a job that involves analyzing financial data? A. Abstract reasoning. B. Spatial visualization. C. Numerical reasoning. D. Emotional intelligence. Prior to taking care of themselves, Marines prioritize their subordinates, families, and fellow Marines. More essential than our own welfare is the welfare of our nation and our corps. A. Honesty. B. Courage. C. Selfishness. D. Selflessness. How long the Hogan Assessment test take? A. 1 hour. B. 15 to 30 minutes. C. 2 hours. D. 3 hours. Which of the following does not count as an internal decision-making factor? A. Ethics. B. Peer pressure. C. Emotions. D. Attitude. Inductive reasoning involves A. Drawing conclusions from specific observations. B. Applying general principles to specific situations. C. Identifying logical fallacies. D. Analyzing numerical data. During coffee breaks and after work hours, Sasha is frequently observed chatting with the medical intern. What kind of structure does this organization have? A. Formal. B. Staff. C. Informal. D. Line. What is the Big Five inventory? A. A personality test that is not based on the five-factor model. B. A personality test that is based on the five-factor model. C. A personality test that does not have nuanced scoring. D. A personality test that is not reliable or valid. The one thing we have daily control over. Attacking each day with vigor and hope. A. We do the right thing. B. Seekers of growth. C. Choose a good attitude. D. Simplicity. Which cognitive ability involves the capacity to work with abstract concepts and ideas? A. Logical reasoning. B. Numerical reasoning. C. Abstract reasoning. D. Critical thinking. Which of these is not a routine decision? A. What time to go to bed at night. B. What to have for dinner. C. Deciding to end a relationship. D. What to wear to school. Solving a mathematical equation. A. Identifying the main idea of a passage. B. Rearranging shapes to form a pattern. C. Memorizing a list of facts. She learned about a notion that says a leader's effectiveness depends on the circumstances. Which of the following approaches works best when the followers are mature, self-directed, and experts? A. Democratic. B. Laissez-faire. C. Authoritarian. D. Bureaucratic. How many personality traits did Gordon Allport propose? A. 2,600. B. 350. C. 3,700. D. More than 4,000. always aiming to prioritize morality and moral character. A. No customer left behind. B. Accountability. C. Choose a good attitude. D. We do the right thing. Its global research team sets industry standards for selection testing. A. It can be used at any level in an organization. B. Its reports are available right after test completion and are cost-effective. C. Hogan has been providing assessments for over 30 years. The best course of action is to, after making a bad choice, A. Stop, blame, and react. B. Stop, think, and go. C. Yell, apologize, and move on. D. Pause, ignore, and talk. Which cognitive ability involves evaluating arguments and identifying flaws in reasoning? A. Analytical thinking. B. Logical reasoning. C. Critical thinking. D. Abstract reasoning. The department's members all have a certain style of thinking and acting, and he wants to change that. Which of the subsequent terms best describes this? A. Organizational chart. B. Organizational structure. C. Cultural network. D. Organizational culture. Abstract reasoning involves A. Understanding spatial relationships. B. Applying logical principles. C. Solving mathematical equations. D. Grasping complex concepts. Consistent duty doing in the interest of the United States of America, the Marine Corps, one's command, fellow soldiers, civilians, one's family, and oneself. A. Courage. B. Integrity. C. Honesty. D. Loyalty. Which cognitive skill is essential for understanding the structure of sentences and passages? A. Logical reasoning. B. Abstract reasoning. C. Verbal reasoning. D. Numerical reasoning. You shouldn't consider how your choice will influence other people when making it. False or true? A. True. B. False. Which type of reasoning is the Hogan Cognitive Ability Test least likely to assess? A. Inductive reasoning. B. Deductive reasoning. C. Critical reasoning. D. Emotional reasoning. Which of the following theories is referenced by the statement that leaders are born and not made in one leadership theory? A. Trait. B. Great man. C. Charismatic. D. Situational. What cognitive skill is most relevant for identifying relationships between words and concepts? A. Spatial reasoning. B. Analytical thinking. C. Verbal reasoning. D. Abstract reasoning. The capacity for independent and inventive thought is originality. A. True. B. False. C. I don't know. What is the primary focus of the Hogan Cognitive Ability Test? A. Evaluating artistic creativity. B. Measuring emotional intelligence. C. Assessing cognitive and reasoning skills. D. Testing physical fitness.